Hello, I'm so glad you decided to join us for this midweek session of our devotional time. As you take your Bible and turn to Matthew chapter 26 and verse 39, I will apologize for my post at first this morning. I'm sure that you probably knew before you even started looking that there are not 26 chapters in the book of Mark. I was sitting and praying and trying to decide which one God would lead me to, whether it would be Matthew chapter 26 or Mark chapter 14 for this today. And so I ended up, when I posted that, I ended up combining the two. But I'm sure you probably already knew what I was looking for, and you probably were already turning to Matthew chapter 26 and verse 39. And that is what we will be reading. Going a little farther, he, being Jesus, fell face down and prayed, "My Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me, yet not as I will, but as you will." I thought about going back, thinking about God's will, I thought about going back to something that Jesus prayed in the garden. And of course, you know that that is the scene today for this. And I think it's something, the reason that I'm going back there, I think, is even in my life, your life, everyone, if we're honest, I think we struggle at times with understanding God's will in our lives. Circumstances, situations in life, maybe we're facing a big decision and we would like it to be our will. Or something happens and we say, "Why, God?" We ask the question, "Why, God? You know what I prayed for." I think that God has given us a wonderful vehicle of communication to understand His will. It allows us to ask and receive direction. It allows us to ask the tough questions and receive answers. And of course, that is prayer. A.C. Dixon has said, when we depend upon organization, we get what organization can do. When we depend upon education, we get what education can do. When we depend upon money, we get what money can do. When we depend upon singing and preaching, we get what singing and preaching can do. But when we depend upon prayer, we get what God can do. You know, we need God. And we need what God can do. In our churches and in our homes, we desperately need what God can do in our cities and in our country. Hope you have a blessed day. Until tomorrow, remember, I love you.